Hey, what's going on? My name is Aaron Williams. I'm a UI UX front end developer, and I just want to talk a little bit about some of the products and services that's used when you're doing UX or UI. So, I pretty much have all the Adobe software products from Adobe Photoshop to Illustrator to XD, which XD is primarily used for wireframes and also to create apps and websites. You can do pretty much everything in XD. But one of the main software apps for UX that's really taken over the industry, I would say, is Figma. Figma right here is it's kind of used from anywhere from just freelancers all the way to major companies are using Figma right now to do UX and UI. It's basically kind of a one-stop shop for UX. They also have another add-on called FigJam, which has given Figma more functionality and community-based operations in the platform that's making it really hard to top. Um, if we go to uxtools.co, as you can see the usage, and this is just on a 2021 study. Right now it's 2022. The rating is probably even higher than this. And you can see the usage. Right after Figma comes Sketch, which this is Sketch right here, how it looks. I do have a workspace in Sketch, but I do use Figma and Adobe XD more. And right under that is Adobe XD. The only reason why Adobe XD isn't higher is because it's not as easy to learn. It has a kind of a learning curve. It's just not software you can just jump on and just start using it. Figma is something that you can use from just a jump. Yeah, and then with a little bit of training, you'll be a pro with it. Also, Adobe Illustrator the same way. All Adobe products are not really that easy to learn, but if you can master them, it's nothing you can't create with them, right? Right under them, you got Exor, which is right here. Exor is a more prototype UX platform. You can basically do almost anything with it. The cool thing with Exor, it's a great product to use adjacent with developers because that's so much functionality and so many things that you can do with it. Right under Exor, you have Framer. Then you got InVision, UX Pen, and Affinity Designer, which some people love it. I do have Affinity products. You have the Designer, and they have a suite of products as well. I haven't used it as much, but it's a really good way of designing images, and you can do pretty neat stuff in it. You got Proto.io, Just in Mind. I've heard of this as well. Anotype, I haven't heard of this. Graphic Designer, which is Mockflow, Mock Plus, and Studio. These are just some names they got up here. But these are the main ones up here. I would go all the way down to InVision, or you could say UX Pen. We could stop there. I also use other tools that people never heard of. You got Canva, you got Usign. I just use those just to do quick PNG and SVG and also JPEG images. So yeah, that's me. I'm a UX UI front end developer. I got started with Free Code Camp, which is a free boot camp, but it's very popular. Most of you guys probably already know about it. Free Code Camp will give you more than enough information and more than enough content, and it's to me it's equivalent to like having a 4-year degree in computer science because it's so thorough, and the community behind it is really large, and you can always get your questions answered if you're stuck. So I would say if anybody's looking at this and you want to get started into UX, UI, just want to get into front end development altogether, I would say start off with Free Code Camp, and then your next step I would say is go with Code um, Academy will be the next step to go into. So I would say start off with Free Code Camp, and then go into Code Academy, learn more about code. You can learn about UX, front end development, from Python to JavaScript to CSS to it's everything is here on Code Academy. So these two I would start off, and one of the reasons why these are the two affordable ones. And also, what you're gonna have to learn how to take a platform and apply it to real world concepts. So I would say use a platform like LeetCode to help you train. And also, you're gonna have to learn how to take either a website or an app or a SaaS product or whatever you create, a mobile device. You're gonna have to place it on the cloud. And I say one of the best ways to learn that is called Code Cloud. I think you spell it like that. Yeah, I got it right. And that's a DevOps boot camp. It's really thorough and it's really affordable. If you look at the pricing, right now they're having a sale, so it's only $19 a month if you pay for the entire year, and you get tons of courses, labs, community. You also get Code Cloud Engineer Pro, so you'll learn how to take a actual app and place it on the cloud. And I'll show you, these are two apps that I run, that I created. So you got Leadments, which is a Twitter automation app, and also have another app called Clixel. And this is my Clixel app. So this is kind of like a BioLink app. It's also a URL cloaking and tracking data platform. It's really, really good. So, and I run these on the cloud. So you need to learn all of this stuff. But to start off, I would say start off with Free Code Camp, and from Free Code Camp, go into Code Academy, right? And these are just some of the products that you're going to be using. So if you want to go to um, uxtools.co, I'll try to put the links under this video and you can see some of the tools that you'll use for UI UX. And I would say to get started with tech, I would get started with UX or UI. That's the kind of, I won't say the easiest way, but it's probably the smartest way because that's front end. And then from there, you can learn how to write code with HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And then you got React and React Native and, all other stuff, Vue and Next.js. And I'm not going to go into everything right now, but you get to learn all of that stuff. So yeah, so this is Aaron, and I'll see you guys on the next video.